but I don't know why. You hit the road, but you don't realize I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back.
Hello, good evening, welcome. Goodness me, I thought I heard myself in the background then. I think I did. So good evening and welcome to everybody to Crafty Chris's Eddie Stobbart builds, Building the Nation, and it's in 1/12 scale, obviously. So tonight is issue 58. We're doing engine and chassis details, and here she is. Here's Crafty Chris.
Hi guys, thanks for joining me. Yeah, and let's get another issue down the line. I'm actually dreading doing it because my hands aren't working very good today, so I think I'm going to have to be really careful with these little bits.
Okay, no worries. Right, okay, so it wouldn't be an Eddie Stobbart show without the gracious help of Yorkshire Crafter.
Yeah, hi everybody. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the show. So I'll be reading out your lovely comments tonight. So like I say, sit back, relax and enjoy the show.
Thank you very much, Julie. Thank you. Okay, so I suppose it's without further ado then that we ought to start the chat. And the chat I have first is...
Yes, we've got Dee. A very good evening, Chris, Dave and Julie. Hi, Dee.
Hi, Dave.
We've got Dave, Mark. Good evening, everyone. Good luck with your build, Chris. Have a great show and good evening to the host. Hi, Dave.
Hi,
Thanks,
Dave.
And Dave says good evening to Dee. We've got Gillian. Good evening, Chris, Dave and Julie and everyone in chat. Hi, Gillian.
Hi, Gillian.
And we've got Dave Mack saying evening to Gillian. Gillian saying evening to Dave Mack. And we've got Mark's Mods. Good evening, everybody. Hi, love.
Hi, Mark.
And we've got Dave Mack saying good evening to Mark. And we've got Darth saying good evening all and good luck, Chris. Hi, Darth.
Hi, Darth. Thank you.
And we've got Mark saying good evening to Dave Mack. And we've got Mary. She says evening, everybody. Chatland also. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum.
Mary says hello, everyone.
Hello.
And we've got Dee saying evening to Dave Mack. Dee saying evening to Mark's Mods. Dee saying Gillian Dots, good evening. And Mark says good evening to Dee. We've got Gillian saying evening to Dee. Dee saying evening to Darth. And we've got Jay's channel. Good evening all. Hope everyone is okay and well. Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
And we've got Rascal Hobbies. Woohoo! Let the party begin. I have arrived. Hi, Eric.
Hi, Eric.
And we've got Dave Mack saying, evening, Eric at Rascal Hobbies. Sorry, a frog in my throat. Got Warren saying, hi, all. Good luck, Chris. Hi, Warren.
Hi, Warren.
And we've got Buck saying, hi, everyone. Hi, Buck.
Hi, Buck.
Dave Mack saying, evening to Warren and to Buck. Warren says, evening, Dave Mack. And Mark says, good evening, Eric at Rascal Hobbies and Bookman's Models. And Buck says, hey, Dave Mack. And Book says, hey to Mark. And that is chat for now.
Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you ever so much for that, Julie. So, okay, so we better have this camera sorted out then and go cameras down and see if we can have a crack on tonight's build. So let me go full screen with you then. So yeah, you're going to need your engine and your chassis, which is looking absolutely beautiful. So, okay, so this is issue 58 of builds the Eddie Stobbart 112 scale wagon and trailer. So we're doing engine and chassis details, and parts are fitted to the engine, chassis assembly, and completed in the previous issue. Okay. So do you want to go through your parts? Are you ready to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So the parts we've got then first is 5801, pipe for tank in black. Oh yeah, pipe for tank in black. Jolly good. 5802, tank part 1. And that's also in black. And then you've got 5803, tank part 2. Okay, yeah, 2 bits of tank. So, and then we've got 5804, cab closing plate. So that's the T-shaped bit. That's the one.
And that's metal.
Oh, that's metal, is it? Right, okay. Jolly good. The other bits of plastic then, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So 5805, we've got electrical control device, which is one of these silver bits with the holes in. That's the one. And then 5806, the cover for the electrical control device. Yeah. And then we've got 5807, the tank cap, a little black tank cap. Yep. Okay, and then 5808, the radiator pipe, and that's in red. Okay, yeah. And then we've got 5809, we've got 2 pins, and that is they're 4.5 millimeters long pins. Yeah, in the plastic packets there. Yeah, 2 pins. Okay, and then 5810. You've got 2 DP06 screws.
Yeah.
And then 5811, you've got 3 DD03 screws.
Yeah.
And then 5812, you've got 3 DD01 screws.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's all the parts. Is there any chat to bring up, Julie?
There is. So we've got Geordie Dave says, evening all. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Geordie Dave.
And we've got Dee saying, evening to Eric at Rascal Hobbies and Book at Bookman's Models. We've got Dave Mark saying, evening, Geordie Dave. Dee saying, evening, Geordie Dave. And Geordie says, evening to Dee and to Dave Mack.
And I've got apologies to make for not watching one of the Hobbytown Modelers streams the other night, and that's because I was busy. And actually, last night I was actually recording a couple of issues on the Routemaster and trying out the recording session, and it worked absolutely fantastic. So I recorded a couple of issues and got them done, and set them to come out at 9:30 this morning, UK time, and they did, so which was brilliant. And so I'll be doing that again tonight after the streams tonight when I'm quiet, and I'll be just putting another one out tonight of pack 12, which will be great, won't it? So
nice.
Okay, right. This chassis engine is looking absolutely fantastic. So let's crack on then with step 1. And we're fitting the tank and electrical control devices. Okay, so it says take the tank part 5803 and fit it on the support bracket 5703. Screw holes in part 5803. Fit into the raised screw sockets on the bracket 5703 arrows. Okay. Yeah, and that is the correct way. And if you see by your them little pipes, them little red pipes, they actually go into that black box. It tells you to put them. Yeah, it tells you to put them into that little black box. Just in the beginning there. That's right. Okay. So step 2 then says fix the tank to the bracket using 2 DD1 screws in black. Okay. So yeah, we're in the UK area. We're actually under the threat of blackouts, electrical blackouts, and hopefully they won't happen. But there is a great possibility that they might sometime during the winter. So we've just been thinking about what we're going to do during the blackouts, because we're all electric here out in the sticks. So our heating will go off, and obviously we won't be able to boil a kettle or watch the TV or do anything else electrical. So we've got a portable gas, little gas stove, which we've got some gas canisters for. So we'll be able to boil a kettle and maybe a pan of beans, something like that. And then we'll boil some kettles and get some hot water, and then fill some hot water bottles up and disappear into bed if it gets that bad. So yeah. Right. So we're on step 3 now. Then you've done that. And step 3 says fit the neck of the tank cap 5807 into the recess in the outer part of the tank. The flat end of the part should fit flush against the inside of the tank to hold the part in place. So, oh no, you don't want the top on.
Sorry?
No, you want the tank cap, the little black tank cap, and it goes on the outer edge of it.
I did want to forget about this.
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah, I know you did. Don't worry. It just slots in the end, so it sticks out like a radiator cap.
That's fine.
Right, I was going to say you might want to pick up your magazine and have a look at where it actually does fit. So yeah, that little bracket faces downwards, I think, into the end of that tank. Proving a little difficult, is it? Just yeah. So the radiator cap pokes upwards.
Got it.
Have you got it? Does that poke upwards or does it poke to the side? That does.
It's going upwards slightly.
It's going upwards slightly. Right,
Yeah.
just looks as though it's to the side in one of these pictures. Let me just have a look in the other picture. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, step 4 then, I believe. Step 4 is make sure that the ends of the 2 pipes, the red pipes, 2701, are fitted into the semicircular recess in the side of the tank. And then step 5 says place the top of the tank on top of part 5803 so that the pipes and the tank cap are held in place. This is a push fit connection. So the way I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that radiator cap bit isn't in the right position. But I could be wrong. I should have had mine, shouldn't I, and done it at the same time as you.
Yeah.
I should have done, yeah. Don't forget about your 2 red pipes. They've got to go in.
Yeah, they're in. It's not like what's bothering me.
There you go.
Well, I've got it in, but I don't think it's right.
No, I don't think that cap's right, love. It should be facing upwards, should that cap. That radiator cap. That's more like it. Okay. Steady Eddie now. Wee! Nice satisfying click. Okay, so we now need to go to the other side. So if you want to spin it right the way around, because you're taking the electrical control device, so 5805, and identifying the fixing point on top of the support bracket, and that's the one with the holes in.
Yeah.
So the way we're looking at it then, it says that the 2 screw holes in part 5805 fit to the raised screw sockets on part 5701, fixed in place with 2 DD03 screws circled. Yeah, that is the correct way. So 2 DD03 screws. A little bit of chat there, Julie.
Yep, there is. So Book says hey today, and Geordie says hi to Eric, and that is chat for now.
Thank you very much. Now, I thought I read somewhere that there was football on tonight, but it's Emmerdale. So, on our TV. That's funny, isn't it? When you think that something might be on, it's not on. And
yeah,
rather strange.
Is it on BBC One?
I suppose it could be. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh yes, it is. Yeah, I see. Yeah, and it's 0-0. England versus Wales, 0-0 so far.
Bet there'll be a lot watching that tonight.
Yeah, I bet there is as well. You managing?
Yeah.
They're gone in. You could have done maybe a bit of oil on, maybe. If there was winning. All right, okay.
Right.
Okay, so step 8 then says fit the cover of the electrical control device to the top of part 5805. This is a push fit connection.
I can't believe how big them screws are for that little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so once you've got that in, you need to spin it right round again, back to the black tank part in front of you. Here we go round the mulberry bush. Right, so we're now going to be fitting the pipe details. So this is the black pipe. So take the black tank pipe 5801 and fit the lower end into the hole in the right chassis beam next to the support bracket 5703. Note the orientation. So one end of the pipe goes into the tank and one end goes into the chassis. Okay. Step 2 says fit the top of the pipe 5801 into the large hole in the end of the tank, or at the end of the tank.
Still haven't worked out which way it goes.
Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, it's pretty much in the shape of an S, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's different ends on it though.
yeah, I would have said the smaller end goes in the black tank.
If that's the case, I've got it wrong way.
Yeah, could be. No, yeah.
No, square's there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's difficult to determine without actually looking at it in person. I think you have to fit it into the chassis first and then fit it into the black tank. That's what it says, but sometimes you can get away with it doing it the other way around.
Let's see.
Okay, so just keep still a minute while your camera comes right there. That's a little bit better. Okay, right. So the next part then is probably the most difficult part to do, and it's the red pipe. So take the red pipe, holding it as shown. Feed the end of the pipe with the screw hole into the engine behind the radiator. See also the following steps. And okay, so what I need you to do is turn it actually around, right the way around. So let's just see if you can drop it in there. But I was going to say turn it over even more, because you might be able to see. So you're looking at that side. So look at the other side now of the engine. You might be able to see where the end of that goes, just between the engine and the radiator fan. So turn it over the other way. No, turn it right round the other way.
What do you mean? Over?
So yeah, with the air filter facing you. Okay. Oh, no, you've gone too far. Well, keep it there. So, right, just have a look in there. There should be a little square in there between the engine and the radiator. No, you turned it over too far. So, look towards the top end of the silver pipe and work your way across. Can you see there's a little square in? No. You're going to have to put that pipe up from the bottom to go into that little square. In fact, I'll come and give you a hand. Just a minute. This issue is very difficult. So there's a little square there, isn't there? Yeah, that's what you've got to do. But you've got to put the pipe up from the bottom into that little square. Then you put a screw in there. Okay. And then you've got to know which way your pipe goes onto the radiator.
Don't go, because you might end up doing it. Okay. I can't get it through.
Just hang fire a minute. I'm not sure which way it goes yet. Let's have a look at the magazine. So I'm pretty sure it sort of goes that way like that. So we just put that up there. And it goes up there somewhere. Don't know whether this is on camera or not, but
Yeah, you're in shot.
okay. I think it goes the other way around. Up there like that. So let's just have a look at the bottom end of the pane. I've tapped a wire, I think. Well, it's got plenty of room to go as that. Okay, so what screw do we have to put in? Because I'm going to have to hold this while I put the screw in. So we're looking at the instructions. I'm trying to find where the pipe goes. Yeah. When the lower part of the pipe is in, fitted, blah, blah, blah. It's a DPO6 screw. DPO6 screw, and it would be because it's a very tiny screw, isn't it? So, yeah, it would be.
Did that one right, didn't I?
You did, yeah. Okay, so I'm just getting this loaded up onto the screwdriver if I can. DPO6. There's hardly any stick on this screwdriver, by the way. Hardly any magnetization. So there we go.
Thank you.
Okay.
So,
I'm back. Okay. Right, so what do we have to do now? Goodness me. So right, so we're now on to step 6, step 7. Step fitting the cab closing plate. Okay, so that's the black part. Okay, so the black cab closing plate 5804 is fitted to the top of the cab closing mechanism 5702. The flanges on each end of the plate fit onto either side of the eyelets on the ends of the arms of part 5702. The tab on part 5804 fits into the recess into the back edge of the part. So if you want to pop it on there, okay, yeah, looks pretty good to me, I think, from this angle. Okay, so and what's that? Okay, all right. So okay, so it's just Dano's and Geordie's stream that'll be in half an hour. So right, so we have to put that in. This shows the cab closing plate 5804 in place. Step 2. Step 3 says take one of the pins 5809 and fit it through the holes in the flanges at one end of the part 5804 arrow to hold in pin place in the arm on part 5702. Notification because coming in to me like billiard. Okay, so we have 2 pins, don't we? Okay, and on these pins you'll have a nailed end and a smooth end.
Yeah.
Okay, the smooth end wants to go into them 2 first, and then it needs to be pushed in with some pliers. Okay.
Does it matter which side it goes in from?
Well, it's showing that it goes in engine to gearbox. So engine side, poke it in that way with the nailed end in last. Yeah. Okay. You dropped it, haven't you? You might have to get your screwdriver to get it. There it is. So, but that's the idea, yeah. You've got to push it in there. If you get it started, you can always pop it in with a pair of pliers that I brought you. If not, I'll come and give you a hand because it is very, very tiny. Oh. Where's the string gone? I lost the stream for a minute.
Oh no! Don't.
No, I pressed on my keyboard.
Oh.
Don't do that. It goes south, doesn't it? dear. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Pick up your pliers and just try and give it a nip if you can. And if it goes in right. Oh, no.
Shut off.
Okay. Have you lost your pin?
No.
Oh, good.
I'm surprised you answered.
Yeah. Did, yeah. You can't have it lined up properly. You can see where it wants to go, though, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you a minute or two to have a go at that. There's a little bit more chat, Julie, if you want to bring that up.
There is, yeah. So we've got D says BBC One, England, Wales.
Yeah.
So that's the football. And Dar says, don't know why they use DDO1 on the tank and DDO3 on the box. They are exactly the same size screw and they all get covered up.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Don't think. Oh, you've got it, haven't you? Okay, give it a nip. That's it. And it's gone in, has it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to do exactly the same then with the other side. Okay, so for this, it's step 4. You may need to use some fine nose pliers to gently push the pin in place so that the ends are flush with the outer sides of the tabs on part 5804. Repeat the fit for the second pin on the other end of part 5804.
Yeah.
Done.
You've done? Did you do that? Oh, well done. Okay, so that is completed work. A tank and electrical control device and 2 pipes have been fitted to the engine and a plate has been fixed to the top of the cab control mechanism. Goodness me. Well done.
Mm.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Lovely job. Okay, so are you going to show everybody what's coming next week?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's on the back page.
Tank pipe and connectors. Parts of 2 air tanks plus a rack, tank holders, a filter, pipes, connectors, and a pipeline.
Yeah, now we've been warned about this because there is some very small fiddly parts in this issue. So, yeah, we'll have to take our time on that issue. So that's next week, and that'll be issue number 59 next week. Same place, same people, and yeah, there's a little bit of chat, Julie, if you want to bring that up.
There is. So we've got Mark says, I would rather watch YouTube at this moment than football.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
Rascal Hobbies, I'm awake. I'm here. Oh,
hello. Hello, Eric. Hello.
And Gillian says, good show. It's looking good. And a big thumbs up to all. You keep up the good work. Hi. Thanks, Gillian.
Thank you, Gillian.
And Geordie says, great show again. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Rascals, Greta.
Great stream, guys.
Great stream, guys. Sorry, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mary says, great show. Very well done, all 3. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, ma'am.
And D, good job, Chris, Dave and Julia. Until next week, I'll see
you on Geordie's.
Geordie's, yes. Dave Mack, great work, Chris. Another great show. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
And we've got Darth. If we get the parts by next week, hopefully they come at start of December. Yeah.
Let's hope. Oh, yeah. Let's hope.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah, because obviously we're wanting more parts now, aren't we? Wanting another month of parts. So yeah. Okay, so what's happening the rest of tonight then? Well, at 8 o'clock, which is in 22 minutes time or thereabouts, you've got Geordie Dave, you've got Dano's Universe, and I believe there's Matt Mods in there as well, helping with the Titanic build. So yeah, and that's on. Oh, and Julie as well, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Get in there with chat, guys. Keep her busy.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Okay, so that's on at 8 o'clock, and as I say, that's in about 21 minutes time. So yeah, and so pretty much straight after this. So Geordie Dave's channel, Dano's Universe's channel, and they're doing the Titanic. So yeah, and I'm thinking tomorrow night is the Northern Model Builders and Crafters Northern Model Builders night, isn't it? Tomorrow night, Wednesday night at 8 p.m. I believe. Yeah, so yeah, come and see what we're all up to tomorrow night. I might be doing something different for a change. Then again, I could be doing something the same. Who knows? So yeah, come along and see what we're up to. Plastic model wise or building wise or whatever we're doing wise. Yeah, come along and join in the fun. So that's tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Okay, so I think that's about it for now.
I was saying to Julie last night, we need to sort out the schedule for Christmas. Because last year we did it really easy. We said we're not streaming between Christmas and New Year. And then we all got fed up and started streaming. So
we did.
Yeah. So yeah.
So we need to have a look at the days.
Yeah, we need to have a look at the days and times and what have you. So yeah, we need to. So and I'm pretty sure we've all got our builds to catch up on, especially if we're not working like so, yeah, or whatever. So yeah, we've all got builds to catch up on. So yeah, okay. So personally, I'd like to say thank you ever so much for joining tonight, and it's been an absolute pleasure to have you all along. Lovely chat we've had in there, and lovely bits of help too. So thank you very much for that. And yeah, we'll see you all across on Geordie Dave's channel and Dano's University's channel. And yeah, we'll watch out for another one of my Route Masters, because I think later on I might do a pre-recorded one and set it for tomorrow morning or something like that. And what I have found actually by setting it to a morning, is that I do get people from Australia actually looking at the stream as well, which is something that they've missed out on in the past. So they actually get to look at it live instead of having to look at it like the day after or something. So which is really good. So yeah, okay. So I'd like to also thank Julie for doing all the chat, and thank Chris for doing all the building tonight. And I know that she's not 100%, guys, so she wasn't feeling right up to doing the building tonight. So I can fully appreciate where she was coming from there, because she said earlier that her hands wasn't working properly. So yeah, she's done absolutely incredibly well. So really well. So yeah, so it's a good night from me, and I'll let everybody else fight their way out.
Yeah, so thank you for coming along tonight and supporting Chris and all your lovely comments and helping the chat. And so yeah, I'll say good night for about half an hour or so, and then I'll see you again on the Titanic in a little bit. So good night from me for now.
Yeah, thanks, Julie. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, another issue done. I was bothered about that one, especially with it having the pins and the little screws. Because as you all know by now, I always end up with them on the floor. I thought I'll push my chair right up and push my pad on a bit more, and hopefully kept them in one place. So thanks ever so much for joining me again this week, guys, and we'll see you over on Geordie Dave's channel. So have a good week, stay safe, and I'll catch you later.
Okay.